other church member, please raise your hand. Not church. All right, thank you. So last couple of days ago, last week, when election, we'll see the result here. So that's the first time I ever seen the result. I'm nervous a little bit, right? So anyway, the first, before we leave, they were 44% to 42%, only 2% left. Wow, that was so close, I've never seen that. If I get home, the result end up will be 44% to 43%, only 1% difference. Maybe we can make a difference for coming runoff, right? So that's why we gather here. I know about 2 days before election, or Sunday, we have a lunch. And not much we can do this time. But now we have more time. Hopefully we'll make a huge difference. So I know today, so Brad invited us to come out to his one home. Right? Usually I remember I went to the other campaign. In order you want to see him, they will give you a ticket. The ticket is $200, $250, $500 or others. So you can see the candidate. So now we are not only free, we also have free food here. That's kind of nice for Brad. So he's really willing to reach out to us. Right? So now I would like to introduce my friend Luis. Luis tried to run the Duluth City Council last year. But that's a good start. So he now start involved more and more. So we are so glad he can really represent Chinese to reach out the community, and then we can have a good relationship with a different city. But now I give the time to Luis to introduce Brad.
Thank you. So first of all, I want to say thank you for each and every one of you, because I know you are busy. Because like people say, in our community, we don't have a shortage of a tiger mom or tiger dad. So I know each and everyone are busy. So, and also I want to say thank Mike, and he has dramatic help that helping to help me to make this happen for us. And also I want to thank Brad that opened his house, make this happen. And as a Chinese we say it, when you open your house to your friends and family and neighbors, that really say a lot about your characters, because it's welcome, right? So I want to share some of my personal journey with you. I think last year in December, Brad called me and met with me asking my support, right? So after a short talk with him, I said, okay, but I cannot just support him just because you ask. I don't think anybody do, right? Because people asking, can you vote for me? I want to see what you stand for first, right? So I do some due diligence, and turns out some of the people that he'd been working with actually live in Duluth. So I do some reference check. So few people give me some feedback. All have one thing in common, because sometimes, as you know, we all have relatives, right? Sometimes they will eat on a dinner table very nice with you, but when you have a business relationship with them, everything changes, right? Especially money changing hands, and all of a sudden the cousin is not a cousin anymore. And when are you gonna pay me back, right? But so sometimes people can put very good facade in front of you, but when they money changing hands, the true self come out. However, the reason why I bring that up is the few of the people that I do reference check on him without him knowing that so all of them are his customer. So he actually, so I asked them, and they say, Brad will take care of you if you're his customer. If something's wrong, he'll make sure to do it right for you. Right, and that's speaking of his characters, and also he's not a hanky panky kind of guy. One is in black is black, white is white. Business, right? That is important to me. So he's a nice guy, but it's just a nice guy. It's just not cut it for me, because Kelly might be a nice girl too. You never know, right? You can't just because you're nice, that's why I support you. No, that's not cut it. But the one thing that for me, what make it for me is that he has persistent tried to reach into our community. That has not happened for a long time, because for the candidate who want to reach out and to see what's our issues and what's our challenges, That's big value for me. And that's when I determined, okay, you know what, I'm gonna raise my support for him, to him. And some of you actually talked to me, I think a few days ago. They said, well, Louis, I just represent one vote. So what matters? Well, guess what? I am a student of history. History teaches us wisdom, right? It's only if human can learn from our own history, we can avoid a lot of the mistakes that we make. Anyway, so how many of you, I think many of you watched the movie 300, right? The sexy Spartan, the six-pack. My wife said I'm a 100 because I'm a 100. Yeah, so anyway, so my New Year resolution said I'm going to get in shape. And then the reason why I still look like this, later on I realized round is a shape. So anyway, so for the reason why I bring up 300, because that movie is based on loosely based on a true event. So the king of Greek, they lead a very, very small amount of a little Greek Spartan soldier, and then they stop the Persians. They are probably, I think, a few 100,000 army marching toward Greece. They will successfully stop them at their knees. And so how do you use a very small amount stop 100,000? Well, two things: locations, timing, and last things. I think the most important thing, that all 300 spears are aiming at the same way, right? So that tells you that if a small force that can all combine together, it will make a history. So for me, yes, you only got one vote, but you have your friends, your family, your neighbors. Sooner or later, that one vote can turn to 300, can turn into 500. And that is our circle of influence that we can do, right? Just like 300, that they make histories, right? Now, are we ready to make a history?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we ready to make history?
Yes.
So now, let's welcome